Freaky Fairy Types,
Hey, all you
Pokemon Eclipse
nerds,
episode
Gabe,
46.
aka Fruity
Last
here,
time we
and
saved the
welcome back to
Gosdu
our
and the
Gravity
poor
Falls
helpless
encrypted
soul who was stuck
inspired
inside
Pokemon
gelatin
region.
from
In
the
the
top of a
previous
water
episode,
tower.
you're still
From a
traveling
fire
in a
type
weird
on,
Ultra Beast
well,
infested
fire at all
apocalypse
times.
helping
Yeah,
people.
this.
You defeated a legendary and rescued
Well,
Valentina
Ultra
and
Beasts,
Togepi.
by semantics, Ultra Beasts have legendary stats, so... Yeah, it's one of those whole, like, legendary mythical things where it's like, you're right, but be careful with that word. But
You pull
whatever,
out
it's not the
your
end of
map
the world.
to see who else needs your help.
I don't want
To
to
the
be.
north,
I also want
in
to
the
be that
middle
whole
of the
like,
lake,
well,
you spot a
technically kind of guy.
fairy-type icon showing that one of your mind-controlled family members is there.
Let's go save Mabel.
Rotom
Who else would it be?
glider,
I saw the
you
thumbnail.
leap from the top of the water tower and soar towards the islands, expertly landing on the beach of the lake. When
Hooray!
your feet hit the sand, one of your Pokemon pops out to roll around in the wet dirt.
Oh, well, that's a good way to get a
Purlopod
transition,
has
I
been
guess.
collecting dirt and minerals from all over the
Evolution
region during
time.
your travels,
Oh,
and with
really?
this last bit of sand, it has completed its collection and is ready to evolve.
Interesting
Okay, so
way
this
of
is
evolving,
based off
collecting
the Samaritan
sand.
sea snail mainly, with its funky branching antlers. And there's
Look at
also
all
a
those
branch
eyes.
of Lo Cole, the giant snail from French legend. This thing has been around the region and
Bonjour.
is wizened by its travels. So having this
I
kind
know
of
too much.
abstracted face and mouth parts that feel a little bit like a big bushy mustache, yeah, that's fun. That's fun. And
That is
of
fun,
course,
yeah,
I
I
spent
agree.
forever on the shell.
Naturally.
This whole Pokemon thing is building its shell just the way it wanted. It's self-actualization and self-affirmation and all that good
Finally.
stuff all together. I could see it getting a lot of fun setup moves.
I imagine
and
there'd be
even
like a lot
decorate
of
to help
variants you could
fancy
do
up
with
its
it too,
frames,
not the
too.
specific one
The
necessarily.
colors were
Other
fun,
ones
taking
would done different
Purlopods
ones. Of course, it would all come
intentional
down
color palettes
to
and sprinkling in
various
a few
types that
more
are specific,
pastels.
but you know, you could get
And
different, like
there's
maybe
a
like
pretty
almost
fun
like the
shiny too. Okay, let's
the
meet
Swirlix
massive
in Gen 8,
Iridescol,
the one that was a cake,
the
and you get
fancy
different types
shell
of
Pokemon.
cakes.
A Purlopod that is
Or at
able
least
to
different
travel
types of
across
toppings.
a wide range of biomes.
Both are a
collecting
winner, but I
sand,
think the
is
shiny is
finally
better in this
able
case.
to
The black
evolve
helps it stick
into
out a
this
bit more.
massive snail. Shimmering mineral deposits have erupted out of its rocky shell, and large antlers display multicolored pearls. Iridesco
I'm glad it's finally
are proud
happy.
of their self-made appearance and protect any Pokemon in need. The ability
good.
is Storm Drain, so that draws in all water-type attacks.
Give me that
and
water
boosts its
crap.
special attack,
I
with
will
the
destroy
optional
you.
abilities being
It gets
Innards
rock
Out
type too,
and Dazzle.
you know,
You
playing
pat
a little
it
sand
on
thing.
its
Though probably could have been
weird
ground
head, and
type,
it
but
coos in
either
appreciation
or.
for you bringing it around the region. But
It ain't like
you've
fire
got to
type or
get to
something
your
randomly.
sister, so you pull out your Rotom kayak and hit the water. The
Hiya!
Pokemon in and around the lake are all pretty freaked out and aggressive. You
As they
spot
would be.
Bombble, Sprunggut, and even Papaddle out here.
How is Dumbongo in
As
here?
you get
We're in
closer
the
to
water.
area
I get the other two,
indicated on your
sure,
map,
but
you
how are you
notice that
here?
The waters are shifting and churning below you, illuminated with magical pink and purple energy. Up on some rocky
This was
spires,
seeing it
you
on,
observe
like, the
numerous
sides of the lake.
fairy-type Pokemon dancing about in a synchronized and
So
somewhat
many.
unsettling manner. On the large center
Then you
island,
go into Mabel's
instructing the
dream.
surrounding Pokemon as if she was conducting them, you see your sister Maple. The mind control collar glints around her neck, and
Oh,
she narrows
great.
her eyes as you approach.
Well, I didn't expect to see you here. I was told to take my fairy-type Pokemon and cause some chaos and destruction. In all honesty, I'm still trying to figure out how to do that in the most effective way. I mean, they're fairy types, am I right? So you better leave. I need to figure this out.
No,
You
no, I don't
hate
think I
that it's
will.
come to this, but you need to free
Time
your
to bow your
sister from her
sibling,
mind
for
control.
realsy.
And so you throw out a Pokemon to challenge
I
her.
like how they just could,
She
even with the
smirks
mind
and
control, it's
throws
like,
out her
well,
trusty
not yet. I still want to
Squattles
play with
and
them a
orders
bit
it
more.
to attack. To both of your surprise, Squattles just stands there shaking.
Squattles
unable to
refuses
bring
because
itself
we're
to
friends.
Follow Maple's orders. She continues yelling at Squattles, but with a tear in its eye, Squattles turns around and joins you.
Oh!
This will be a double battle. Since
Nice.
Squaddle loves Maple
And now we
too
took one of
much
her
to let
Pokemon
remain
since
mind
she's stuck with
controlled.
5.
It's not much of an attacker, but it will do its best to keep your
Hey,
team
help is
healed.
help.
Maple
I love
screams
this.
in
This is
frustration,
adorable.
Picks 6 new Pokemon to use and sends out
Picks
the
a new
first
one, just
2.
replaces it.
The starter that your starter is strong against hits the field, flanked by a little Flipint. While her starter certainly is strong, the real problem is Flipint, who sets up defensive screens and hazards.
Yeah, he's getting the
It's
setup.
supposed to be
That's a
about
problem.
cleaning, so it tossing sticky webs and spikes out is pretty mean.
Yeah.
Eventually, you manage to knock these two out. And the next Pokemon is new to you, the evolution to Ilo.
Oh boy.
Yep, our eyeball bat is going
Time to see what the eye of the beholder truly is.
biblically accurate angel.
Yeah.
The
Those
halo
biblically
look
accurate
of
ages are
Ilo
just like,
gets
what
turned
the
into these
frig?
rings, which
I said it
will
before last
populate
episode.
with a bunch
So,
of
like, I don't
eyeball-like
understand why
orbs.
the text
I mean,
says,
it
be
should
not
pretty
afraid.
creepy after all.
Imagine that
Of
being
course,
you
we're
when you
going to
die.
give it a bunch of pretty wings. We need
I
to
can see why they
maintain
just changed it
some
to
of the
humans with
beauty of an
wings.
angel after
Much
all. I
easier.
thought about making it a steel type since there's so much gold now, but
Yeah.
flying and fairy just makes the most sense still. Plus,
Yeah, if you're gonna go with
pure gold,
angelic
which is,
fairy
like,
type, and it's got so
malleable
many
metal
wings
after all.
flying.
And I don't know, we'll say that it gets some
Plus, a
type
steel
of
fairy might be a
Oh,
bit
and
much. Well, no, I
as
say that, but we have
angelic
steel
as
fairies.
this look
Never mind.
is, the shiny is a pretty sick inversion. Okay, let's go ahead and learn about Ileer,
I feel like
the
it would-
ring
ooh,
Pokemon.
both
This
designs are
flying
cool,
type is
but
able to
it's
watch
kind of a
everything
head
going on
coin flip
around
as to
it,
which one you like more.
while it focuses its large eye on whatever
I
it
do
is
like how
most
one's more
interested
angelic and
in.
the other's more
The
demonic.
black orbs around
That's
its
sick.
body are also eyes which scan everything. Ileer can be a bit judgmental, and if they disagree with their trainer's
Well, it's leering
behavior,
at all
they will
times.
often
If ever
refuse
learn
to
leer.
listen. Some particularly upset Ileer have destroyed their Pokeballs and returned to the wild to escape a trainer they disapprove of.
Jeez.
The ability is
Well, if it's the one they
Serene Grace,
disapprove of, I
which
guess that makes
doubles
sense.
the chance of a move's secondary effects, with the hidden ability being Natural Cure. It's a
Nice.
relatively bulky support mon, but is it
Yeah, it's
too
support
creepy
mon,
for
but-
you to want? Or
Yeah.
would you rock one of these angels if you had the chance?
And if you're going to
And
catch them
who is
all,
battling at
like
its
me,
side?
it's
Well,
going
it's
in the
none
it's
other
going on
than
the team. It's
Chef
probably not staying on the
Gusteau.
party, but we'll see.
Ileer
Oh,
pelts
save the
your team
angelic
with
next to the
secondary
demonic.
effects
Great.
While supporting its devilish teammate. They are quite the pair, taking out a good amount of your team and
Hey,
bringing
Eileen, how
squatters
come
down
you're
to a
fine
few
with this
remaining
puppy
HP.
being set on fire?
But eventually you manage
It's
to
doing
take them
what?
both out. Maple's final two Pokemon are the tricky Azaboon, whose prankster ability makes it a menace, along with the final stage of one of our pseudo-legendary lines.
Oh boy.
About time, am I right? Okay, so
Right.
and this line is based on the Abao Aku, a shape-shifting being of light that has slowly been becoming more corporeal. We're taking
Great.
the ribbons present in the previous stage and really elongating them into the main
Yeah, really
structure.
emphasizing them
And then
clearly.
the light that has hardened into geometric dice shape previously.
It just got its
are now
evolution in the last
clusters
couple
growing.
episodes, and now it's getting another
Basically, the
evolution. We just
facets
fast
of a
forward
dice
this
kind of
evolution, but
crushed together.
it works.
In fact, that's how this thing evolves. You need
And
to
sometimes
have
how some
it in a
evolutions work.
party
Just like, yeah, sometimes you
filled
get like
with
5
Pokemon
minutes in
with
the middle
different
stage.
dice shapes.
I mean, that was
You
the
need
bug
like a
types.
D6 like
like
Vesk, or
you
a
get Caterpie
D12
for
like
like
a
5,
Seadron, and
7
so
levels,
on.
then
It's
Metapod
a
for
tough
3,
evolution
and then
method,
Butterfree
but,
the rest of the
I don't know,
game.
we'd sprinkle clues somewhere about how to do it. Now, I thought about bringing in the dragon typing because of the body shape.
The Dragonic
or
shape.
have the rock typing because of the crystals, but I actually prefer it just remaining mono fairy. Okay, let's
It works.
find out
Plus, it
about
would throw people for a loop to be
Refractal.
like, wait, that's
The
not rock or
prism
that's not
Pokemon.
dragon?
This fairy type's
Went with the
entire
more
body is
see-through
made
look
of
for
light
this one.
that had been
The
compressed
shiny
down
light
into
just stays
physical
pure light, but I think
crystals
this
and
one's the
ribbons.
case where the original better just
Refractal
of all the
has a
rainbows.
mastery over light and enjoys
But
putting
that's
on
just me.
colorful light shows for people and Pokemon. Unable to evolve
Cue
in
laser
their own
light
dimension,
show!
they are eternally grateful to any trainer that helps them reach this majestic and corporeal form.
Probably do it with
The
max
ability
friendship
remains
too.
Prism armor, so that reduces damage from super effective attacks by 25%, with the hidden ability being Clear Body. And what do you think? Would you put in the work to get your hands on one of these? It thrashes
I'd say so.
about
Looks pretty
and
damn cool.
immediately knocks out poor
No!
squirrels.
You've gone too far
Chuckles and
now.
grabs a gem in the center of her sweater and merges with her refractal.
Ah,
Okay,
crap.
time to get some Gravity Falls references into this Beast Merge form. So we've got the sphere that contained Mableland, which was a prison. We've got the human-sized hamster ball. We've got the floating pose that Mabel did at the end of Season 1. And we've got the infinity-sided dice. Kind of crazy that we're getting all of those smooshed in.
So
here,
many
but
references in one.
It really does end up
But it
working.
works.
The design itself is extremely simple, but the real challenge was rendering the crystal, getting that iridescent shimmer and all. And all of the different facets, it took a while. But I like how it turned out. Okay, let's check out Beast Merge Fractal.
It worked out well.
Prison.
The shiny design is pretty damn cool too. This one goes either way, but I
trainer,
think the original
this
fits
fairy
in more,
type
more
shatters
Mabel.
into a cloud of light shards which form a sphere around them. While comprised only of solidified light,
She's stuck in
the
there, and now we
shell
truly
is
have to
harder
get her
than
out.
diamond. Inside, waves of fairy energy lull the trainer into a dream, and after unfusing, the trainer can't
Like how it was in
remember
the
their
show.
dream and whether they were in control at all. And the ability is
Were you ever
comatose.
really in control?
So the user is always asleep but can still attack, but that also means it's immune to other status conditions. She
Good luck getting
is
out of this.
incredibly tough and supports Azaboon, who continues to be a nightmare to deal with.
Eh.
Once Azaboon falls, it's just you and your sister. Squaddles oinks softly to save her. Your last Pokemon deals a final blow that breaks through the prison.
Finally!
She separates and falls, and you rush over to remove the mind control collar from her neck. She shakes her head and gets to her feet.
Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. Twins shouldn't be fighting like that. I just couldn't control myself. Not a fan of that.
Me neither.
Okay, so
On this
what do I
we
need to do
agree.
now? Take this collar back to McHadron in town? I can do that. I'll see you back there. Good luck out there!
Maple takes the mind control collar marked with the fairy type symbol, hugs her beloved Squaddles, and starts the journey back to the
Quick,
others.
let's beast merge so I
You
can
start
fly
with
back,
Switch
because there's
and
no other way back, I
You're
assume.
absolutely exhausted and worry that there isn't much time left to deal with this whole apocalypse situation.
Yeah, well, we got one more group of people to
You wish you
save
didn't
and
have
one
to do
more
this alone,
friend
and
to
To your
fight.
surprise, you see a familiar face is waiting on the dock.
Hello,
But
Stan.
we'll pick up from there in the next episode.
Professor
Be
Pines,
sure to
I
leave a
should
like,
say.
comment, and
Maybe
subscribe
he can help
if you
us
are
to take care
enjoying
of
this
us. Like, he
series.
saves the
There is
people
a
while
new
we
puzzle
fight the
added
last
to the
Ultra
Discord
Beast,
server,
or vice
so
versa.
Check out the video description.
Take
for
it easy, you put in
details
too
on
much
how to
work.
join
Let's-
all of the
let me do
journal
some.
deciphering fun if you haven't done
Oh
so
wait,
already.
no, he's been
I
mind
wanna thank
controlled.
these
He's here to
spectacular
fight
Patreon
us.
supporters
I had a
for
brain
helping the
fart.
channel.
Oh fuck.
But
We're
in
gonna have to get into the
particular,
boss
I wanna
fight
shout out
right
Angel,
now.
Cyberlord, and
No time to
Mason
recoup.
For being absolutely amazing, way up in the champion tier.
Uh,
All right.
we're running out of time if we begin. Correction, you're out of time. The fight is now. You don't get any time to hit a Pokemon Center or something. We fight now. You see, you thought you had time to rest. No, 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 no. It's happening here and now. Shit! Shit! Oi. Well, good episode of fighting Mabel, and we're to free her and get her back to her old self. I do kind of like when the mind control is like, it works, technically. It is controlling them to do whatever they want, just it's not doing it in the way that the being wants. It's like, I want you to go fight with the fairy army and take over the world. Oh yeah, but we gotta get ready first. I don't know how we're gonna take over the world with a bunch of fairies. They're fairies. I did think it was a really cool moment the pig came over and helped us instead of fighting again with her. It's a small moment of these where it kind of reminds me of like in Gen 1 how Pikachu wouldn't fight Misty. A, because it would give Ash an unfair a ridiculous advantage, and B, because, well, they're friends at the end of the day, so he didn't want to fight a friend, which makes sense. Also, I do like how in the Let's Go game, when Misty sends out Psyduck first, and the canon explanation is, Psyduck wasn't chosen. He forced himself out, like in the show. It's like, okay, that's a good explanation. Even the games, that thing's being a bitch. Say what you will with the Let's Go game, they have nice little references at least. Well, we saved her from the whole mess of her own mind, and I did like how they referenced her being stuck inside of the prison of her own dreams, I guess. That was pretty dang neat. So, yeah. And the fairy types evolutions were cool, especially with the dragonic shape of the prison leaning into the, well, dragon form, I guess. And so that was nice. And I did like the story of the thing becoming a shell, the snail growing a shell and becoming its own, like, host to a body it wanted and all of that. That's pretty neat. Just like, I just want to make my own home and be fine with that. No problems there. But, yeah, overall, really great episode, and now we gotta fight Professor Pines apparently immediately. No rest for the weary, we're Elite Fouring this son of a bitch. I mean, we already had our Elite Four, but now we're having another Elite Four, I guess. I mean, at least a good time to recoup in between. It's sort of like having the epilogue in addition to the story, so it's interesting to say the least, I guess. But, yeah, It looks like we have that to look forward to next time. But until that time, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you all next time. Later.